the fabulous ANDsemble, brought to you by Artistic New Directions in the beautiful village of New York City. I'm very excited with this cast, and I want to introduce them to you. We have tonight Irene Carroll, and we have Jacob Callimore, and we have Carrie Keskinen. We have Mike Lawler, one of two fabulous Michaels this evening. We have Elke Reid. We have Taylor Edwards, our second Michael, second but not least, Michael Coyne, and Mary Hynes. And I'm your host, Scotty Watson. We're going to do a form for you now called That Makes Me Think Of, where everything is based on the thing that just happened. Just watch it. You'll like it. May I get from all of you, I would like a single word, but I'd like that word to give you not just joy, but also fulfillment. I'm going to be very strict with that. Joy and fulfillment.
Lasagna.
Oh, Elke. Like
Vegetable.
Oh, sorry, that's not the answer we were looking for. I love lasagna. Then what I would like to ask for now is everyone's going to go away, and Irene is going to monologue for 1 minute. Irene, anything you'd like, starting with lasagna.
Well, that makes me think of the fabulous cartoon called Garfield. Growing up, I watched a lot of Garfield, and there was this one time that somebody actually, this is a little bit of a tangent, but there was somebody who called me Arlene instead of Irene. And Arlene is Garfield's girlfriend. So when I heard that, I thought, am I a pink cat with big lips? Because that was the only Arlene I knew. But I loved Garfield. I loved reading the comic strip in the Sunday paper. I loved watching the cartoon with his owner, John. But indeed, Garfield ate a lot of lasagna. And I can understand why, because it's pretty tasty.
Beth, you called me the wrong name last night during.
Gosh, I'm sorry, Andy.
It's Greg.
Greg.
I don't want to make it a big deal. It's not. I don't want to make it a big deal.
I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. I always have been. Okay, there's no excuse for that, and I apologize, Andy. I really, truly am so sorry. You're so important to me, and after all this time we've spent together, Andy, I want you to know I really, really, really think very highly of you.
Thank you. It was Greg both times. That feels good.
Sorry about that. Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's okay, and that feels good. And it's been happening for a long time, and we're fiancé now. So
Yes. You've got a very valid point, and the ring is stunning. I love the ring so much, Andy. I mean, you really went to so much trouble. It's beautiful, really, really beautiful, just like you.
Thank you. That's sweet. And it was my mother's ring.
It just means so much to me. I want you to know that, Andy. I'm so touched. You made this wonderful lasagna, and I'm so touched.
Yeah, it's my secret ingredient. I use impossible meat. I use really nice mirepoix.
Because
Again,
you're so
My name's Greg. Greg. Craig.
Greg or Craig?
Greg.
Andy, I'm really confused. I mean, I get into the role play thing all the time with you, and I'm trying my best to keep it up, but I'm exhausted from these sex games. Is it Craig or Craig?
It's good night. It's good night.
Oh,
What a great scene that was. Somewhat heartbreaking in the end. You know what it makes me think of is being mistaken for another guy my freshman year of college. Every single day, somebody would call me Ryden. It's not my name. They call him Jacob. I once had a professor walk up to me and tell me how badly I was doing in class. I didn't take his class. I just looked like Ryden. One day at a freshman orientation event, we were taking a holographic picture where it's sort of like a before and after. And most people were just taking a, serious picture and then a wacky one. And then, the hologram would shift and it would just be them in a different expression. Well, Ryden and I decided we would take a picture with me and a couple ladies, and then him and a couple ladies. And I showed it to my mother. She looked at it. She said, "Where'd you get that jacket?" My own mother didn't recognize me.
Come on, honey, let's do a selfie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jules, right. You got it.
Yeah, got it. God, you're so cute. Ryden, you're just so cute. I'm going to post this on social media.
I'm Jacob.
Okay, honey. Don't lie to me.
Julie, here, take it again. Let's do
Okay.
that picture one more time. You see that tooth right there? Remember that one? Yeah. That's my new crown there. Ryland doesn't have that crown.
Honey, I'm sorry. I just didn't have my glasses on. I don't even know how to do social media. I'm just trying to be young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. And look, I'm not. Actually, I'm really hurt. I feel like we're just not connecting. You're wanting to take a selfie and I feel like I'm with you, and then I don't know.
I can't believe this. You're breaking up with me.
Well, Julie, yeah, I'm breaking up with you. I think you ought to keep up with your your social media. It's good for you to go out there, meet other people.
Just because I'm not on social media doesn't mean that I can't date. I hate dating apps.
Yeah, but you gotta lean into it. That's where we are. You can't stay away. You're not gonna win. So,
Bye.
Bye.
That makes me think of a date that I went on in February, right when restaurants had opened up and he looked very handsome on his profile in multiple photos. And I saw him coming into the restaurant without a mask. And immediately I was like, I should leave. But I really wanted a margarita and like a nice dinner. And I was in what I call the lean back the whole time, where I had my drink and I was just observing. And at one point he says, I'm really careful about the people that I spend time with. And I can really tell that we're connecting. And I couldn't hold back the chuckle and I went, ha, is that what we're doing? He was like, yeah, we're connecting. And then all of a sudden it was 8:30 and I was like, I'm tired. And he was like, you don't want to come back and meet my dog? And I said, no, I don't.
Been like 5 minutes, and we haven't said anything. I mean, we've done a lot of eating, but I don't know. I feel like I had good feelings about this date, and now I feel like I don't know where it's going right now. How are you feeling? Wow, it's like that. Like you really, you just can't verbalize. Uh, so, are you having a good time? That should be a simple yes or no. You know, I don't know if you're just thinking hard or if you're in pain. I'm trying to, like, I feel like you're not having a good time, and that's fine. Like, that's,
Daisy?
oh, hey, you talk. Thank you. Yes.
Daisy, I don't know how to say this to you, but I can talk to the other side. And I've had a lot of spirits coming at me that have messages for you. And Daisy, these aren't good messages, and they're loud. They're very loud. I'm connecting to them, you know? I can't. Something about Campbell's soup. Campbell's soup. And a dog.
Good. You know, maybe maybe we shouldn't just do a lot of talking. You see spirits? I'm sorry. I can't. You talk to the other side. So you're like Whoopi Goldberg up in here.
I mean, I'm John Edwards, Whoopi Goldberg, Matt Frazier, Long Island Medium, whoever, man. Like, they are yelling at me that you need to find the key, and I don't know what that means. And they're a Campbell and a dog. Okay.
You know, I liked it better when you didn't talk.
They're so loud.
That was a great scene. So they brought up Campbells, which made me think of Andy Warhol's. You know, he drew all the Campbell soup cans, and he called it art. And not that I don't think it's art, because for a long time I was just like, oh, you know, whatever, it's art. You're calling this art? You know, what a commentary. But recently I went to an art museum in Milwaukee first of all, it's a gorgeous art museum. It's right on the lakefront. It's got this real superb, like modern look to it. So it's almost got like fish scale kind of feel to it, like almost akin to the Sydney Opera House. But anyway, so I went there and there was a whole section on Andy Warhol and his, paintings and whatnot. And he had the thing where they had the Campbells thing. And he said that he painted them because he loved that it had created this monoculture of us being together. Like, we all know what Campbell's soup are. We all know like what the flavors are, the memories. And that's a wonderful, joyous thing of this sort of rampant consumerism that we always say is godless and soulless and whatnot. But the truth is, it's united us and given us a shared culture. And I read that and I thought that was beautiful. And it made me appreciate my little, industry world just a bit more.
Yes, I see exactly what the artist was trying to say here. It's very profound.
It's brilliant.
It's stunning in its simplicity. It's just I admit, when you brought me to the Piggly Wiggly, I so did not see this being an art icon place.
I had no idea myself. I came here accidentally, Margaret. Accidentally.
No. Jonathan! Why would you ever come in here? And furthermore, how do the people of the art world not know of all this incredible art?
It's incredible. It's amazing, Margaret. It's
aisle after aisle.
So many cans of Chef Boyardee. I see ravioli. I see spaghetti.
Have you seen generic? It just says soup. I'm blown away.
I feel like we are in a modern art Valhalla.
It's stunning. Stunning.
No, we don't need any help. Thank you. Yes. They keep asking.
Right? What is wrong with these people? This is a museum.
Have a little bit of decorum. That's all I ask.
So difficult. Oh my. The other patrons of this museum are rather poorly dressed, I think. And where are the canapes and champagne? Have you
I think it's
noticed?
over there. It's Welch's, I believe, is what they call it here.
Welch's.
Welch's.
Not heard of that.
I think it's a Welsh champagne.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Yes, well, I'm unfamiliar with their brand of grape.
Well,
And this appears to be cheese whiz on a Triscuit.
the artist has combined cheese whiz
On a Triscuit.
and a Triscuit.
Not a Banksy
Mm.
per se, but I rather feel adventurous, so pardon me.
Margaret,
Very daredevil, I admit.
you saucy so-and-so.
Oh my.
What do you mean we have to pay for it?
What? Had I known?
Well,
Jonathan, where have you brought me?
I think we should leave right out the
should.
door
I am
immediately.
so
Thank you very much.
insulted.
No, we don't need any help. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Great scene, you guys. Art and cheese whiz all rolled into one. When I was temping in New York City, one of the first temp jobs I had was working for this modern art dealer. And I knew nothing about art. And, there were just always people coming in with, I had no idea. I'm like from Iowa. And I was just like staring at this stuff like I have no idea what it is. But he worked at Christie's and then he started his own company. And he would have me deliver these original works actually, he had me deliver an Andy Warhol painting up Madison Avenue. He would just give me the address, and I'd ring the buzzer and drop it off. And I was just like, I had no clue. Like, looking back now, I think, what if I had dropped it and a cab ran over it, or somebody had stolen it from me. And, but now it was really a cool story.
Can I help you, Roger?
Yeah, I'm delivering this Warhol up to the 17th floor.
17th floor, room 8.
17th floor, room 8. Oh, hey.
No, room A is an apple. Sorry, I'm gonna have to call you back. A is an apple, aardvark.
Apple, aardvark, Adam.
No, that's room AA. You need room singular A.
Ames, Iowa. I'm from Ames, Iowa, Yeah, they don't, this is a very different place than Ames, Iowa. We don't
I can tell by your pale complexion that you're not from here. You haven't been in this office for more than 3 months, but you're doing a great job.
Well, thanks, Ellen.
You're welcome, honey.
I've noticed you as I've been wandering in, and boy.
I noticed that you wander in and sometimes you're only carrying a little box of toothpicks.
Well, you saw that. You saw the toothpicks.
I see a lot up at the front desk.
Yeah, Ellen, I'm just going to tell you right now that I come up here just specifically just so I can look in your eyes and see.
Oh, you stop when you talk like that.
Well, I don't mean to be forward. My mama always told me you be very gentle, especially with women, and especially.
So if you had to describe my eyes in one sentence dossier, I'll dictate it. If you want to describe my eyes,
I'm going to describe your eyes as beautiful as corn in August. As
hold on. Corn in August.
As when the clouds are coming over the hills and just right before it thunders. And it's getting really darkly intense. That's what I see when I look in your eyes, and because I hear music, when I look in your eyes, I hear the sound like Aaron Copland. You know Aaron Copland?
Appalachian Springs.
Appalachian Spring.
It's my favorite. The rodeo, the when it's I love that. That's what I listen to when I'm on my commute to work.
Ellen, there is the Brooklyn Symphony is playing Aaron Copland's Appalachian Spring this Sunday at the Brooklyn Academy of Music, and I would love for you to come with me.
You inviting me to go to BAM with you?
I am inviting you to go to BAM with me.
BAM?
Please.
I always wanted to go to BAM.
I can pick you up. I can. We could go to coffee after if you drink coffee, or you go to a drink.
That sounds wonderful. Head to room A.
A like in Ames. Bye bye.
Like Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. I like Abraham Lincoln.
Aaron Copland.
Oh, I'm unmuted now. Ha ha. So cool scene. The obvious thing that jumped out at me was bam. And you know who says bam? Emerald. Not your mama. Emerald. So I remember the first time, like I've never seen his show before. Like this is back when I first heard about like BAM. Like I would hear people talk about BAM, and then he did like a commercial, and he said BAM, and I'm like, what did they write and not write any lines from? I didn't get that was his catchphrase. So once I figured it out, and I'm just like, every time I hear BAM, I'm like, yeah, BAM, Emerald, BAM, where he at? Is he gonna appear? So yeah, I'm not really a fan of cooking shows per se. So that's why I didn't know who he was, but bam! Trying to turn off the camera.
Sylvia,
Yes, Marco.
did you get the emerald honey mustard because it was on sale?
Oh, Marco, of course I got it. It was on sale, and it looked so good. And look here, honey, try.
It tastes pretty sweet.
Just like you.
Oh, thanks, sweetie. Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you.
What is it, love? I'm
You.
so sorry. What love? I'm sorry. No, love. What
Oh,
is
you.
it? Yes.
You.
Oh,
No.
please. Oh, I love. Oh, I love you. Okay. So, like I was about to say, my family is coming, and they will be here, and they will meet you, the love of my life, and you are enough for me, and so for them. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I've been practicing my French because they're from Belgium. Belgium.
Well, all over, but yes. Please, je t'aime. Yes.
Bonjour. Hello. Pisette. That's kiss. Mwah, mwah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Avec is with.
Je m'appelle Marco. You start there.
My name is Marco. Je m'appelle Marco. I'm German. My family's German. Is that?
It's not important. You just don't say.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm very like my last name is Sprachenfeld.
Yes, Marco Schwackenfield. Yes, and we will change it for the meeting. So you are sweet as pie. So maybe a poisson.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
It would be perfect, love.
Okay. I hope. Okay. I want them to like me. So I hope it's.
They will love you. Okay, I go fix the cat litter now. Okay,
Okay.
I love you.
I love
Okay.
you. Go scoop le cat.
Thank you, Irene and Michael. That was an excellent scene. And it makes me think of blended families and how difficult that is, whether it's you're getting married or you're just meeting people for the first time. And I tend to be super awkward and the dangest things will come out of my mouth. Like I was meeting in-laws, potential in-laws, and I was very nervous. And they said to me, "What brought you to San Diego?" And I said, "My ex-husband's drug habit." And hearing the room go quiet when you say something awkward isn't really a very good sign for when people are trying to blend your family. So meeting people is hard, and being honest is hard, and sometimes the two just really not a good combination for me anyway. I just, I have to watch my mouth, and I do better now, but maybe not by much.
Well, that could have been worse.
Yeah. I don't think it could have been any worse than it was.
It would. I mean, no, like
Bad, stinky, poo poo stinky, cat poo poo stinky.
Well, I mean, the cat did literally
Poop.
on the turkey.
Ugh, God.
That was weird. That was
And
weird.
then ate the turkey.
And you know what, though? That actually made it less awkward, I felt like. Don't you? Like, I felt like that cut the tension a little bit, like
People laughed.
Yeah.
People laughed. They didn't know what else to do. They laughed.
You know what, though? Sometimes like all you can do is laugh. All you can do, you can't cry.
My mom was crying though, under the laughter.
Your mom did cry. She did cry. I did
dabbing her eyes with a napkin that she knew should have been cloth, but they were disposable paper napkins, and she was dabbing her eyes with that. And
and I get that, right? Like, it's not what she kind of signed on for, when she encouraged you to get married.
Right. She did.
She was expecting somebody of the same kind of
country club.
Of that echelon, of that echelon. Club. And
golfing.
Yeah, I just hate it. I'm sorry.
NASCAR. Oh God.
NASCAR is great though. NASCAR is like,
I've warmed to NASCAR. I do. I've warmed to like Garth Brooks and NASCAR. I love it. I love Garth.
I know, and Garth loves you. Okay.
Honey, Jeremy, you're what's important to me. Not my mom being mad about the turkey poop.
Yeah, and I don't care what your family thinks about me. I don't care. I just want you and to listen to Garth with you under a blanket, watching NASCAR, and just sipping a bud.
Yeah,
that's all that really matters. And
there may be no trust fund left though for me. I just want you to know.
We'll be okay. We'll be all right.
Okay. Let's flip a bud open.
This one's for you.
Love you, Jeremy. Love you.
Wow. Jacob and Carrie, what an amazing scene. And it reminds me, cat poop on a turkey. Reminds me of holidays around our house when we were growing up. We used to live right by a country club, Arizona Country Club. And the holidays were always a big deal. Lots of kids around, lots of alcohol being consumed. And my mom was always like frantic, making a big deal, right? Trying to make all these dishes, tons of food, lots of just bring all of this kinds of joy, big old 20+ pound turkey in the oven that she's been working on. This dinner has been going on for 2 days, right? So this one particular Thanksgiving, she's pulling the turkey she's pulling it before she gets it in the oven. She drops the frozen turkey on her toe, breaks her toe. Yeah, wasn't a real good holiday.
The kisses are best when the peanut butter cookies are warm.
Oh, that's great, Grandma. You just wanted me to come extra early for Thanksgiving?
Yes. I need you to unwrap.
Watch you.
Yes, I need your sweet, young, nimble fingers to unwrap the hugs and the kisses, and also give me hugs and kisses. Come here.
All right. Okay, all right. Oh, Mom, Grandma. All right.
You call me Meemaw. You know you call me Meemaw.
No, yeah. Oh my goodness, it was.
I need more hugs and kisses.
Yeah, I'm good.
The chocolate ones, you silly goose.
Oh, yes.
Take some more kisses if you have them on deck.
Grandma, Grandma. I have a cold.
Oh.
Want to step back a little bit?
No, I don't want to step back, honey. I want to spoon feed you my bone broth, chicken noodle, green onion, garlic, turmeric, ginger soup.
You had that prepared already? You knew?
Of course, it was in the crock pot. Here, honey, take a mug. Take a mug. Soup is best from a mug. Hold it to your face.
Okay.
Put it on your face, honey. You do look a little peaked. You look a little pale.
Just hold it up here. Okay.
Yeah, just hold it up. Let the warmth break. Yeah, doesn't that feel nice?
It's a little heavy. Yeah. Okay. All right.
There's still bones in there. It's bone broth, so I just keep the bones and the broth.
Yeah. So Grandma, it's 10:30 a.m.
Yes, it is. I slept in 23 minutes.
Oh, Grandma, you should really sleep more. I mean, other people are bringing stuff for Thanksgiving. You don't have to make so many dishes, you know.
Honey, you and I both know that holidays are a competition, and she who lacks a spread lacks the love of her kin.
Well, nobody doesn't love you, Grandma. Like, I don't know why that's even in your head. Like, we come here every year because we love you.
You come here every year for the hugs and kisses. Come here, one more time.
Oh, Grandma, I spilled the bone turmeric broth.
Good. It'll warm you because that'll just heal up your cold.
Okay, well, it's creating a puddle on the floor. I'll clean it up. You continue cooking, Grandma. You know, I don't want to bother you.
Honey, are you nervous you're never going to be as matronly as me? Is that what's really going on here?
Well, you know, I always fear, you know, just being in the kitchen, and you always want me to be in the kitchen, Grandma. I don't want to be in the kitchen.
So then where do you want to be, Petunia Lips?
Broadway?
I already have the karaoke set up in the living room. You can live your dreams right here. Here, have a kiss.
Oh, thank you.
And that's what we are thinking about. Hey, everybody, come on back. Let's give it a yay. There they are. Once again, I'd like to introduce the cast, but I'm also in the comments below, or maybe over there, or wherever the comments are. We'll put in their social media or websites or whatever, however the actors want you to connect with them. If you think this is the most amazing actor in the world, I must have them in my Broadway production. So the people that you're looking for are Mike Lawler and Jacob Callie Moore and Taylor Edwards and Mary Hynes and Michael Coyne and Irene Carroll and Carrie Keskinen and Elke Reid. We are the ANDsemble, brought to you by And Theater Company. I'm also going to put And Theater Company's website on the intro webs in this mythical comment below. Come take a class. It's a pretty cool place. And Theater Company in New York City. I'm your host, Scotty Watson. Thanks for watching improv, because you could be looking at porn, right?
Scotty, no.
You still
Scotty,
can.
no.
It's true. Instead of porn, they're watching improv. I feel good about that. I'm saying a nice thing, God damn it.
You're doing something good with your life.
Maybe
The spirits say.
Goodbye, everyone.
Scotty, don't.
They're so loud.